game, which is called The History of Service Dogs, I'm going to ask you a few things that I want you to answer. Don't worry if you don't have the answer. We'll talk about the answer, but it's not a true or false. I want you to give me an answer. See how much you know about these service dogs.
All righty.
All right, let's do it. All right. When did service dogs become recognized in the U.S.?
I believe it was somewhere in the 1950s with guide dogs where they were really widely used. I'm not 100% sure.
So technically, the term service dog was really starting to be recognized with the ADA passing in 1990. But yes, organizations have been training dogs since before then, but that was the first time it was actually recognized legally in the United States. Okay, so, but you're right. That was the seeing eye dogs were actually the ones that were recognized before that. And that was pretty much all that you had as far as service dogs before 1990, right?
Yes, absolutely. It was definitely that ADA passing where they got a broader terminology and used for more things.
Yes, and recognition and respect, as they should have had all along. What former president had a service dog named Sully?
George Bush Sr.
That's right. Do you know what Sully's breed was?
A yellow Labrador.
That is right. And how long did Sully work for George H.W.?
That is a great question. I think maybe 4 or 6 years. It was not terribly long.
It wasn't. It was less. It was 6 months, according to Wikipedia. But I thought it was longer, too, because he literally sat by his casket.
Yes, that I think is one of the most iconic pictures of a service dog in our history. It was a beautiful picture.
I know, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. It was so beautiful. And I think no matter your political stance, we all respected George H.W. so much that it was so nice to see that he had such love in his last days. So next question. A fresco in which a man is led by his dog was discovered amidst the ruins of the ancient Roman city Herculaneum. What disability is seen in this fresco? Any ideas?
Ooh, I have no idea, but now I'm fascinated.
Okay, so this fresco is said to date back to the 1st century AD, and it was a service dog is what we interpret it as, leading a blind man.
Well, that is way cool. That's very neat.
I love it so much. Okay. European wood carvings and Chinese scroll paintings from the Middle Ages also show dogs leading people who were blind. What else do we know about early dog helpers or service dogs?
I don't know. I'm curious to know now.
Nothing. We literally know nothing, but we know that in ancient art, we have seen dogs helping humans in capacities that we would now call service dogs. Isn't that so cool?
That's really, really cool.
I know. I'm like, when I was doing this research, I was so fascinated because it's like, we've always known that we don't deserve dogs. We've always known that there's always been like a really wonderful relationship between humans and dogs. But to know that there was a blind man in the 1st century AD that was, immortalized with his service dog is so, so cool.
That is very cool.